I want to be masber why Moshe Rabbeinu, and I spoke about it most probably in the Friedrich videos, but I want to reiterate it because it's very important. Why Moshe Rabbeinu could not have gone into Eretz Yisrael. So I want to say three terutzim why he couldn't go into Eretz Yisrael. A chutz what's written in the Bible in Parshas Chukas that he couldn't go in because the Rebbeinu said to speak to the stone, and he hit the stone, and then and he wasn't like the Sheni, and therefore he couldn't go into Eretz Yisrael. I want to give three other thoughts what prevented him to go to Eretz Yisrael. Number one, that Yocheved and Amram was the nephew from Yocheved. After Matan Torah, that if Moshe Rabbeinu was born from such a marriage that a nephew takes an aunt, it would be a mamzer. So the Ramban says by the two sisters that one sister had to die before they came into Eretz Yisrael, because the Eretz Yisrael is not koilet. What would have been that you shouldn't be married to two sisters after Matan Torah, and before, and being that he was a patriarch, he had to behave like Acha Matan Torah. Therefore, one of the sisters, Rachel, passed away, and being that Acha Matan Torah, Moshe Rabbeinu, it would never been able to come in to Eretz Yisrael because it would have this marriage could not be valid. Memela, that was the reason, just as the Ramban writes on Rachel, therefore he couldn't come into Eretz Yisrael because at the present time, La'achar Matan Torah, he had a din mamzer, but he was mekadesh the Isha, Amra was mekadesh Yocheved for them, and there was no din for mamzer. Therefore, it was a valid marriage. But being that ever Matan Torah, this would never have taken place, so it made such a marriage, and a child can never come into Eretz Yisrael, just like the Ramban writes by Roch and Leah. The second teretz is, the Gemara brings down, Misha Nigmar Dinoi, La Riga, Uborach, he runs away, and they catch him, come to aid him, and they say, this person was Nigmar Dinoi to be killed, is where they catch him, and two aiders say that he could be killed, because the psak from the Bezdin came out, a decree that he should be Lariga, is they kill him. What if he was Borach Eretz Yisrael, and they catch him? Is Schuse the Eretz Yisrael Barzirn Loidinoi. You have to start all over again. Moshe Rabbeinu had a decree he can't go into Eretz Yisrael. But once he would have been in Eretz Yisrael, the decree had to start all over again, and he had to make the whole thing all over. Therefore, he couldn't go into Eretz Yisrael because the Rebbeinu Shem had Moira, because who said Eretz Yisrael, he started all over again. But the main reason why Moshe Rabbeinu couldn't go into Eretz Yisrael, because Yankov Avinu writes, Shimon v'Levi, Achim, Klei Chomas b'Mechoires Seihem, Be'apom Hiog Ish, and Yankov Avinu was in Schaven that because of their temper, he had no right to kill the Mitzri. And the whole Torah is revolved because he started off life, because he killed the Mitzri and the Osdos and Vaviran with the Koirach and Paroi and everything around it with the Egel from Tilim. We see that who was the cause of the Egel, because he brings down first Koirach and then the Egel does everything does created the opposition to Moshe Rabbeinu, and being that this Be'apam Hogish, that he killed this Mitzvah, half of the Torah takes up and moves only because of this tragedy that he killed the Mitzri. And if he would have not killed the Mitzri, the half of the Torah would not have existed. It's because the whole tragedy was instrumental, because Ba'apam Hogish, Moshe Rabbeinu could not go into Eretz Yisrael.